Welcome back. Alright, alright. It's so much better streaming in the evening when there's like a little bit of warmer light in the background. Mm. Pawns lack wills of their own. And here we are.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
To what? What do you... What?
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Sneaky.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Huh, that's actually cool. Why the exclamation mark? Oh, that's fun. Fresh fruits for sale, get them while they're here. Shipments like these are few and far between. Alright, quests. What do we have as far as quests? Deal with the monsters, keep an eye on the beggar.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
No, hold on. Wrong quest. Abort. No, it's fine. That's right. Okay.
Need anything?
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
Do stop I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Wait, Akira is my number 2, right? Yeah. So Akira is the one supposedly that knows about the West. If you're looking to learn more about Batal, she's the woman you want to see. We are here. She spends her time at the gracious hands nowadays, tending to the whelps of the slums. Can't imagine it myself. Doesn't sound a bit like her.
With no one about. What brings you here?
I don't know. Asking myself the same question.
Nice play. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not?
Do I?
You've lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange.
Sure.
I have seen your path. May these words guide you true.
Consider thy path with a cautious eye and an open mind, lest the light of revelation forsake thee.
You've my gratitude. If the way forward is shrouded to you, it is lovely to see you.
Yeah, sure, I bet. Review tutorials logbook. Oracles are useful allies in a chaotic world. Their guiding sign allows them to impart words of wisdom to the arisen, illuminating the path they ought to follow, or revealing the course of action they should next take. If a quest has you at an impasse, or if you have lost your way on your adventure, pay a visit to an oracle. You might receive a hint that will point you to the right direction.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find.
Always another errand to see to.
Might as well hang about.
Use a dash
I'm in no
of salt.
rush. But dreams are free, I say.
Take it easy,
I'll see you in town yet to
My knees are acting up. Well met, sir.
What should I get up to today?
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
Okay.
I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
Look, as long as you...
This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
It's no good if you work for someone.
Why is Akira gone all the way out here? I'm kind of hoping she brings me into the house of the guy, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So maybe let's deal with the monster threat. You have been given 3 tasks to call the goblins at Travel Mine Northwest. It is soldier dispatched to call Saurians in Har Village, west of Vernworth, and to locate the soldier tasked with delivering fright in Vermonsey.
Let us proceed to the next location. On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Alright. Stay with me for a moment. Let's go check weapons and armor if we can do a little upgrading, especially armor.
This really is.
We get slapped way too much.
Welcome to Bjorn.
I think I have a gift for you, sir. Casually seen in we are in Vermont, right? Let me just double check that we're in Vermont. No, we're in Vernworth. Which... So, again, this guy never sleeps. This guy never leaves us alone. Yes, that's me. That is me.
Might I be of service? Welcome to Bjorn's and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, how odd.
You're gonna be...
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves. And quality is what you need if you want to survive. So
5% discount. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Apparently commission manual for you. Okay. Oh yeah, these are the various. What 5%? What do you do? How?
Avoid the price. Just remember. Many thanks. I appreciate the
So
business.
here's what I did.
Not buying.
I checked into history. Then I checked into Vernworth. He's a vendor. What's his name? Bjorn. And you see what it says down at the bottom? He likes beautiful items and fancy items. Okay? And so I don't know how, I don't know where. I stumbled upon some of this rock. Which well, they're jewels, so I figured that would be fancy enough. And that is a good question. That is a good question. I'm hoping it's permanent. What I don't know is there specific items that give even bigger boosts? And I'm kind of tempted to give him one of these. And maybe I'm giving away like some really precious stones, but at the same time it's like, oh, I don't know, I'm on an adventure. I am on an adventure.
That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Welcome to Bjorn.
I didn't mean to carve you. Have this.
How odd. Welcome to Bjorn. And quality is what you need if you want to survive. So
What? Wait, did he put his price? Wait. Did he just put his prices back to?
remember, misers die early deaths.
No way. No way. So did I give him the wrong gift, or I almost want to reload, honestly. Because now I gave him 2 rocks. And not only they didn't stack, but the second rock took away from the first. That makes no sense, right? Wait, can I reload?
To see you again.
If I can reload. Because I didn't do... I only wasted time. I didn't do anything since I restarted. So unfair. Yeah, I just want to see if I can get... If it spawns me in front of the fountain, then it's GG. I'll just give him the rock.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Alright, that's good.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Welcome to Bjorn. What to do? Welcome to Bjorn. And quality is what you need if you want.
Okay. Got the discount back. Well, internet says, if NPC don't like gift, it may lower affinity. So maybe that was that. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm happy with 5% discount. Then again, like the prices are still crazy high. Maybe a pair of pants. I can't believe these are the best pants that one can hope to have.
To survive.
And the first level of enhancement is just like, it's just like money. It's just gold. So I'm like, is there a reason why I wouldn't do it? Even if I replace, then it's I'm like, because then it starts going a little bit crazier. Although leap warm skin, I do already have some materials to improve that, but for now I'll stick to just tier 1 improvement. If they say something along the lines of what to make out of this, they don't like the gift and it may decrease affinity. If they express their thanks and smile, or say something like wonderful or amazing, they are happy with the gift and will increase affinity. Nice.
So before you check the price, just many thanks. I appreciate the business.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Let us use it well, that it might...
Are you in the market for something in particular?
Oh, okay. So these guys, their inventory evolves. So that is good to keep in mind. Oh, also we said we needed tearing arrows. And explosive arrows, right? No, or blighting. 2000, no. No way. Okay.
Do come again.
They do seem crazy expensive. Okay. Onto what? Oh yeah, let's go do this. Let's go do this. Because this way we go back through the parts that we missed.
Faring well, I hope.
Also, I should probably sleep before going, right? To make it daytime.
What am I supposed to do?
Try to enjoy life where and when I can.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear? But not at the expense of my duty.
A good sleep will ensure we're...
One gift a day. So if it's the right gift, but you give it twice on the same day, they will
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
sort of get mad about
I
it,
trust.
kind of thing. Okay. So maybe the rock was okay, but
I might stay a while. This is for you. What do you think?
thank you.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Oh yeah, right, because we said where did the item go? Oh, here. A token that grants the pawn the courage and specialization, allowing them to use curatives on their arisen and other allies on their own initiative. That could be
Travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road. though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Could be an interesting one to have, I feel like. Alright, which way are we going? Slightly.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Part of the internet seems to say it faded away with time, the discount, still searching for confirmation. Okay. Well, knowing me, it's gonna take a while before I go back to it, so we'll probably find out naturally. It would seem odd because then it's like you can't give them a bunch on the same day, so that would force you to sort of go back to them regularly, kind of thing. I don't
I
know.
suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Born. No. There's a good rat. So we definitely cannot go this way, right?
I shall do as you say. Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here. Over here, if you please.
Do you wish for me to proceed? We won't be able to climb back up this slope once we've gone down.
Some players may want to decrease the affinity of NPCs for various role-playing reasons. Here is a list of known methods to decrease affinity. Unsheath your weapon in the presence of the NPC to reduce affinity by 10.
Ah, I'll take that.
This can be repeated every few seconds. Okay. So I should definitely be careful about that when I'm in town, I suppose. Use the plunder or pilfer thief skill while face-to-face with an NPC to reduce affinity by 30. Affinity will also be reduced for any other NPCs that witness the act. They don't speak about time
I'll
limit.
lead the way.
Sounds tricky, but okay. I don't remember where I found the those precious stones, though, I should definitely, I guess, be more careful about my drops. Like, where do I get certain drops? Oh, also, sorry, I needed to. Oh. How come? That's weird. That is weird because I feel like my voice is very, overall, very loud. That's probably just... Wait, is my voice louder or less loud? Like that? Test number 1. Is my voice louder? Well, I guess I can just 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, okay. Seems the same. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I just lowered a little bit the capture. See how it goes. Nice. Okay.
Can't imagine we're in need of a
Perfect.
campsite just now.
It should have been
Let us
lower for a bit,
return
yeah.
once we've grown
Because I did
tired
like
from our labors.
min max.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
It was a
Dare
twap.
I say it? We trounced our foe
Oh.
well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
Look at
Take
that.
each trial as it comes.
Looks what looks what out there. What is out there? Okay.
Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us sort of use.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Not bad.
Think nothing of it.
Splendid.
I'm upping thief ranks on my reasons. How do you do the assassination move sometime? Holding a triangle.
Mayhap
Mainly,
you
I
this a
think.
trifle, but one master I served was quite the carefree soul.
If that's the one
shunning
you're
armor
thinking
in all
about.
its forms.
Fascinating.
Yeah. I think so, at least. Wait, this a new cave or?
It is in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Of course.
Looks like a new cave.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
The Arisen has been put to sleep!
You have my protection.
Well done.
Very nice.
Is there nothing we can do about
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Yo, Gino. Thanks.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due
Also,
time.
yeah, Frayne, another question actually. Speaking of vocations. Well, this is maybe a bit spoiler territory slash something I read or heard through some guides about the fact that there is it possible that there is a class or something that ranks up all the classes at the same time? Something like that. Because I was wondering, are you leveling them up all the way to max rank, which I think is 8, and then you switch? Or did you go to 5 and then... I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know, maybe I'm poorly mixing information together.
ought
But...
to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Max rank 9, okay. Each one by one, okay. I saw.
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Okay. Makes sense. Of course.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
No challenge
Spiders!
is beyond our combined might.
You have my support.
Really now. What are you doing?
You ought not to be so careless.
Oh. I think we are at the end of the tunnel. Well, if it's possible, yes, for sure. Also, they seem to go fairly fast. On top of that. Whee!
Now that was a satisfying bit of exploration. Though I should
Okay. So we checked that.
hope we need
Left.
not always be so thorough.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
There's a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore. I can take us there, using knowledge I gained beyond the rift. Let us proceed to the next location. On to the nearest location.
Yes, go.
The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
Ouch.
You have my support.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
And what's here?
'Tis our first time in this
The
place.
first vocation took time and it
do
seems to
well
be
to be
faster
aware.
now.
Keep
Maybe just
stout
me and
of
my
heart
pawns are better,
and
so
clear of
faster
mind.
kill, faster XP, possibly. Well, it would make sense because you might be also be killing stuff that is worth more XP. Whereas the stuff that you're leveling is supposed to be the same level, right?
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Climb on and I'll send you soaring.
True, and ranks are different from levels, so I'm actually level 30 something, but rank 4 or 5 in Thief, so my stats are way up than level 10, for example. Yeah, yep.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
So I...
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Poison is a nasty affliction.
Nice. Don't bother about the order. Nice. And yeah, technically, I mean, you change vocation, but if you've learned stuff from another vocation, there is little you cannot keep about it, right? Maybe the weapons, I guess. Vocation dictates the weapon, but you can...
Wake stone arisen. It harbors the power to bring the dead back to life.
A fine prize. You must think very carefully before using it.
Arisen, are you all right?
think you're risen?
Falter not, and our foe shall soon be vanquished.
The battle rages on. Do not let down your guard.
You keep only passive from vocation. I have to rebuy gear for each vocation, but now I have some gold in advance, so it's faster, and I have vocation experience to spend. Because I don't buy everything from vocation, I don't tend to play in the end. So, okay, yeah. If you, it's not even really planning as much. But for instance, one thing I was thinking about is when I will be switching my vocation. For example, if I switch vocation with Mr. Bear, which is roughly on my, which proceeds at a pace which is very similar to mine,
Comfort here.
I can swap the gear.
We would be at a disadvantage.
And that would be already a start. And then you put everything on the side in case you need to go back to it. I suppose. Can play a little bit with that. But at some point, yeah, I'll need to buy some new gear for vocations I haven't used yet. Of course. Also, that was scary. By the way.
Out of the cave at last.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
Right you are.
Well, there isn't much for us here, is there? Ah, knew it. Splooch. No. I gave part of my gear to Zinnia when she became mage because some gear share mage and sorcerer. Same for fighter champion and thief archer. That too, yes. Yeah, it's true that possibly, potentially, like that would also make a lot of sense for me to go archer first. But we'll see about that. Alright.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs. Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Oh shoot, what was I?
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
How did this happen? We must defend the cargo.
They're a tenacious lot.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Our task is complete.
I thank you for coming to our aid.
Nice.
That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Perfect.
Over here, if you would.
Where does she want to go? Wait, where the... Oh, okay, she wants to take us... No. I would like to get to... the statues. Cross the bridge and right.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket.
Speaking of which... wait, why am I still carrying this? And...
Kit you find.
No harm shall come to you.
I shall come at once, Arisen.
A settlement is just visible in the distance. Mayhap new discoveries lie in wait there. Oh, it's loading an NPC.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality.
Another feedback, please go ahead. How do I remove? If in Rift you found pawn name a Sphinx, something, never take them. It's a scam. Okay. I think I see what you're talking about. Or rather, if I'm not mistaken, there's a whole, like, Sphinx is a character or something. In this game. Well, you know the GIF I sent you, right? I think it was this morning I sent you a gift.
Come on then. Let's dance.
This one's shaking.
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight.
No, a GIF, not a gift. Just a GIF. Or GIF.
Over here, if you please.
Seems your luck's run out. And mine. I'll not be stunning by the likes of you.
Tis a hobgoblin.
Flame will accomplish little against this foe. I will protect you.
We are to retreat then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Right you are.
Over here, if you would.
So okay. I shall not look. That looks like a broken bridge. No, Mr. Bear, don't say that. Mais bonsoir.
Seems your luck's run out. And mine.
What was the strategy we were told? If we do this and we can save, that means the camp, the area is clear, right? Let's see if we can interest the Mr. Bear with a little bit of a bon petit steak là. Yum.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
I think that I will never do too much meta for me. What is it?
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
'Tis pleasantly
The
cool
safe thing.
here,
It is.
what with
Yeah,
the
it is. I
canopy
agree that
overhead.
it's a little bit. It's fun to. It's fun to know.
There's no telling what might be lurking amongst the trees.
Right you are.
I think it's fun to know. Then technically counterproductive, right? Because I mean, not counterproductive, but technically you want to be invaded. Technically, it's extra XP, right? The more you kill, the more XP and resources you get. So
You have my protection.
This isn't right. Please have mercy.
Nicely done!
let's
My
go.
gratitude. Consider it my thanks for all you've done.
Wait, isn't her head a little big? A little bit big? Who trash XP? Not me. I just didn't tell that. He was so happy to share it. No, exactly. It is borderline for sure.
Let me get that.
It is on the cheesy side of things. Fromage.
Wolves, if I've ever seen them.
Fears fire's fury! Come on, have at it. Come on, don't back your Lost your nerve, have you? Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
Bye. Oh, slick. Oh, I come back. Hello. Whoopsie.
Over here, if you please.
I knew you'd not get enough of this game. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time for sure. Surprisingly so, I would say.
Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me?
No, I didn't lose sight of you, but... Okay, yeah, no, wrong way. No, I'm not sure I would go that far. I had to look at the pawn ID you posted today. They're looking good. Nice.
Pray, follow me.
Wait, hold on. Because while we were walking here earlier... Oh,
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
I saw this. Oh, it's another pawn coming.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
We do have a mage. Thank you, bye. Be free.
One can see far to the
Ah, see?
distance
That's
from
where I
here.
want to go.
Should be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
I quite agree.
Mm-hmm.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
What a jump. What a leap. And when I see giant shadows flying above our heads, the fear is real. All right, so we're on this side. Good, good. Cross the bridge. And first of all, cross the bridge. But yeah, I'm almost maxed level with my assassin, so we'll soon have to start thinking about what to try next. Gentlemen, good day to y'all. Where's the rocket? Nothing happened this morning. I jumped. I failed as usual. But my opponent was already there and catch me in her arms. I was like, wow. Also found this train on the surface. This game looks okay, but when playing a while and progressing further into the game, that's when it shines.
We've got goblins!
So it would appear.
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Indeed. The attack combos and those poor goblins dying quickly, almost feel sorry for them. A little bit, yeah, I do.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I
Yeah.
can take you to it, if you like.
Take us there. This mechanic,
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
I think I like it.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits.
I think I like the general notion
Nearest here, Arisen.
of, you
We're
know,
to make for Har Village.
characters evolving.
Tis not far from here.
And what did she just say? I missed it. They are running XP. Never sorry for XP. Wait, they do remind me a little bit of the goblins from Zelda, actually. Alright, maybe the wolves a little bit. I like the wolves more than the goblins, just because they have like this little puppy thing scream going on when they die. Harpies on the other end, very satisfying. You hear their bones snatch.
Climb on and I'll send you soaring.
Scream like all wolves. I guess lucky enough I never met one. To be fair.
Fight to survive, or lay down and die. Slit your bleeding throat.
And I think something bit me. But I don't know what and how. Is there a spider in the house? Like something bit me. Makes no sense. Mm-hmm. All the plants and metal ore also respawns over a few days. Okay. I guess that would be very good to know, especially if you happen to find like a mine or something. If you start webbing your stream. Hopefully not.
I'll go and open the chest.
Hello? You guys remember that scene from Avengers where Captain America's in the elevator? And like all the others are like traitors? Kind of reminds me of that. Hydra.
One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Especially because they kind of look like angry and ready to attack. And I was like, alright. Everybody stay calm. No need to, you know. No need to get mad.
Nothing wrong with filching for survival.
I'll teach them a lesson they won't soon forget.
The reason they look angry and ready to attack is because you have your weapon unsheathed. That is that's actually like
Really pushing your luck.
a good point to note. Because yeah, we were talking about with Frayne earlier about the fact that vendors in town also react to you showing up with weapons out, so like should really never, I guess, draw your weapons while in town. It's almost the equivalent of like hitting an NPC in Dark Souls. Like you really don't want to do that. I killed a pond. I was traveling in nature. Not my fault. I was testing things for science. Hmm. 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 Wait, so are you saying there is actually friendly fire in the game? Okay. I guess like if you toss barrels and stuff. Oh, you put fire everywhere by mistake.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Let's go. Also I need to sit. My feet hurt. 1 second. 1 second, please. I need to switch to boring background without. I need to buy myself like something like a little bit bigger than this little thing, so they're kind of they give a little bit of color in the background while I'm
I'll lead the
standing.
way.
But when I sit down, then it's boring black. It's boring white wall. Also, 1 second.
This way, Master. Over here, if you would.
Ah. Nick. Wait, let me test something real quick, by the way. I'm still sorry. Every now and then I gotta take breaks to test things on my setup. Okay, no, this is taken into account. Okay. Not worth it though. Yeah, no, I don't think I want to go around and empty an entire city. Friend picked up and killed an NPC to a certain point in the map. The NPC got mad and attacked the party. Did I inquire as to the nature of the kidnapping?
There, Master. Saurians.
Well done. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
This kind of looks like a good spot to fight like something big, like a big open area. No? Oh, what's down there? Oh, go, 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 go. Go save the village. Quick. What are they doing? Oh. No time to waste.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, I'm out of.
Though it draws women as a moth to a flame.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, not necessarily easier to counter.
Caught the ogre's attention, Master. Try to keep it occupied. I shan't squander this opportunity.
I'm attached to his butt cheek. Really?
It is one of the targets my own master badly felled. I should like to see it done with no objection.
I would be glad if you One of us has been trenched.
Oh, really?
Worthy of caution.
You
Lord save our
nerd.
best will do.
Yes, of course. I see it now. Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid. Go where your help is needed.
Bye. Oh, that was straight in his face.
Might we not use their range to our advantage?
Understood.
Oh, what a jump. What a jump. What a stun.
Use me as your foothold to sort and when to hide.
Oh my god. No, no, no. Swords of fire. Jump in the air. Spin to win. Oh man. At his face.
If we are to best this behemoth, we must do whatever we can to knock it off balance.
Certainly worth a try.
Let's go.
Tis done. Thank you,
Uh,
cousin. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task my master set for me.
Well
nice. Oh no, she beat me to the. Uh-huh. That was amazing. And that's how we broke the stream. Sometimes, only sometimes.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Very nice. Very exciting. Have we been? Yeah, we've been here. We've been here before. Where are we headed? Oh yeah.
Let us proceed to the next location.
Yep.
On to the nearest location. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Wait, what? Barbecue one?
Goblins, Master.
Oh, get him. Where did the card? Where did the card come out from?
Lost your
Should we talk about how amazing it is to be like launched in the air by
One might
your
confidently call that a resounding victory.
by your
We
pawn?
mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I located a shortcut in this area the last time I traveled beyond the rift. Shall I show you where to find it?
Let's go find a shortcut. Oh, she keeps using her Felspar on the enemy. Well, the spell thing is sometimes feels a,
what might that be?
I wouldn't say too
We ought
spammy,
to take a
but
closer look.
it just feels weird sometimes to be in the middle of the targeted area. Is it safe? Also, can I know what time of the day it is? Is it mentioned anywhere? Not really, right? Because I'm like, should I?
Come, I'll lead the way.
It kind of looks like we're going towards sunset because the light is dimming down. I'm like, good time to rest everyone and eat, probably. Ice is very powerful in this game, as it not only has a chance to freeze the enemy in place, but also do damage. Nice. Nice combo.
Our master is a
And you
champion
haven't seen the
sort,
big area yet.
making a careful search one moment.
You don't see
and
anything
charging
in them.
recklessly into battle in the next.
Very true. I know just.
Ooh. I like the sound of ice daggers. I like the sound of that. Oh no, we're out of meat. That's sad. I mean, we're out of good meat. Sorry, no barbecue stream. Apologies. Refunds will be
Can't
issued
imagine we're in need of
shortly.
a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Wait, did we check the tower? No. We clearly haven't, right? Way too many flying harpies. Tapochi, welcome back.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I can buy them already? I'll have a look.
Let's not be bothering me for no reason.
Sorry. Apologies for I don't know what. No, we've been here. Never mind. Oh. We've been here, but we've been blind. Man, that last fight with the what's it? Felt pretty good. Wait, but why is it on? I keep forgetting. Is the exclamation mark? No, see, I've been here.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ignore it. Why the exclamation mark? I don't get it.
Those things can't always come my way. Seems this is where my luck runs out.
On my way.
Or maybe it's something else. Because my guess is exclamation marks pop up when either me or one of the NPCs spots something. And then you have to... And then somehow you have to find it? Can we climb on this rock? I don't think so. The daggers are later in the game map. Okay. Looking forward to find them anyway. Where are we? Oh yeah, we're still a long way out, by the way. We are still a long way out. Okay.
Follow me, Master.
But yeah, what
Our
does
next task awaits.
again, if I see that exclamation
Shall I lead you
mark,
to the location nearest here, Arisen?
if it's still on the map, does it mean I haven't found what it
Well, to make for
indicates?
Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Because it does kind of bug me, the fact that there's an exclamation point on the mark. Huh. It wasn't a spoiler, just he's already lost. A little bit. Point of interest, and yes, you've not found what it means. Okay. Speaking of being lost. Oh, maybe. Maybe I'm blind. Jasper is good. Because Jaspers are scarcely seen in Batal. So I believe worth trading with merchants in Batal. Small things like when a pawn says, this looks of interest when in a city, and it's page with writing giving you as a little help in the game. Okay. Kind of wish I could click on the exclamation and be like, guys, do you like, guys, my pawn be like, do you guys have any idea what we're looking for here? Can I climb? Oh, I can't climb. So for all we know, it could be underground, right? That's what you're saying? Like, for all we know, there could be a cave or something. I think a game where you pawns are just looking at it, when looked at, sometimes the item shall give you hints or help with the game.
Abilities are unique as well.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Okay. Wait a second. How do we...
That looks promising.
Hello?
Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Okay. I has no idea. Wait, actually, I do have an idea. If...
There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
No, 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 no,
Follow
no,
me,
no.
Master. Our next task awaits. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen?
No, Mr. Bear, can
we were to
you...
make the Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Because the jumping thing from... Because Mr. Bear could shoot me up there. He totally could. Mr. Bear? No!
If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall inform you directly. We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
Good point. Don't tell Mr. Bear. Going to put a movie or something and fall asleep. Don't do anything I would do. I shall try to keep that in mind, Mr. Train. But you have a very good night, rest well, and I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Alright, how do we... Ow. I mean, the only way I can think of is, again, using Bear's skill to bump me up.
You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. We were to make the Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far
He looks
from here.
lost, then again, he may be doing it on purpose to get us talking again. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. So I'm failing 2 out of 2 objectives here. Because I can't find the exclamation mark. And I cannot get... I do not seem to be able to get to the other item. Wait, we can turn these things? Oh.
There must be some way to make it over there. But how to go about it? We could put that harpy snare smoke beacon to use and summon a harpy here.
Harpy snares? Wait, what? Wait, what is a harpy snare smoke beacon, by the way? Huh? No, no way. No way you can use this. Smoke beacon, an item that is used. A harpy flies in you, cling onto it, and fly to where you want. However, okay. So hold on. Items. What does it look like? Or can it be crafted? I mean, it would be nice to get. Well, then again, maybe I might have gotten one when we walked here before. Maybe? Question. So that means I would have to travel around, maybe find one, and then come back here. Not to mention that we could use it also to get to the statue then. Is that what you're saying? Oh. Come on, game, really? And no one seemed to have another one. Oh no, there you go. Let's go. All right. Give to me. All right. So, since I'm gonna mess this one up, save and continue, even though once it's messed up. So, question is, are we using the harp to get there or there? I mean, when use, make sure you do this right. Wait to not put pressure on me, Slick. She looks as confused. Oh, I see what you're saying. Is that I should grab her. Oh. God damn it. What a fail. What a fail. So much for do this right. I was like, okay, she's gonna do something. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I don't know how to read. So I half read what you wrote earlier. I was like, okay, the harp is gonna come over, grab me, and then, you know.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first.
One of our number is unconscious. I shan't let them harm you.
Wait. Oh no, okay. At least we had the thing. Well, plus, hold on. These things are probably here. No, don't shoot them.
Our master has given us an order.
Also,
We do not intend to disobey.
oh. Stop.
I merely did as duty demands.
Well said.
Harpy's near small beacon to attract a harpy. then jump and press the grab button. Okay, but the other thing is there's a reason why there's all those RPs right there, right? Like I don't need to use a beacon. Probably. Just like the game literally put harpies in my face this whole time. How do I get a harpy?
Follow me, Master. Our next task will be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. You were to make for Hard Village, as I repeat. It is not far from here. Stricken with sleep. How troublesome. Well done. On my way. It was excellent. I could have done no better.
Someone's asking for a drubbing. Think you stand a chance? You're dead wrong.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Did they kill them all? No. How do you... Okay. Go forward.
Foes of this caliber are hardly worth the effort.
Right you are.
That looked like a little bit high jump. All right, it was good up to the point like I was on top of the thing. I didn't make it to the chest. How do I make it to the chest alive? Like can I tell the RP to go lower?
It would be most efficient to make for our nearest.
No, I didn't die. How do I tell the harpy to zoom down? And this is biggest challenge in the game, grabbing a harpy and making myself land on the right place. Hey, learning things though, learning.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first.
No.
To make for Hard Village, as I repeat. It is not far from here. One of our number is unconscious.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
Please do.
Close. Well done. No dawdling. The Arisen calls.
Understood.
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as light to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies.
Wait, they're all dead now? No. Alright. Oh, the sand. Does it look like it's descending?
Be wary. This foe will cast you into a slumber.
We must each of us remain alert. I shudder to imagine what would happen if we all nodded off.
What a champ. What a champ. Really? Are you serious, game? All this work for...
Arisen! Are you all right?
perfectly fine, thanks. Alright. All of this... Okay. Oh, that was the exclamation mark though. Okay. That was incredible. Okay, so that was the exclamation mark. GG's. However, the statue in front of us remains a mystery, right? Unless there's a path back here.
Harpies, be on your guard.
'Tis weak to fire!
Oh my god.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
The Arisen has been put to sleep!
And harpies are brutal in this game. Anyone? Anyone to wake me up? Thank you. All right. Whew. That was
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Hmm. A little bit confused by the geography of this place.
My word, this ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
We ought to proceed with caution. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Oh, no! Get out of the blob.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That never would have occurred to me.
Now that is a surprise.
We did walk through this part already, though.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
Is that a statue I espy, over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look.
Yeah, how?
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
A skill of mine could be of use in this situation. Might I be of assistance?
Allow me to alter our route, Master. By my calculations, this one will prove shorter. Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits.
It finally worked.
Shall I
So,
lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen?
so if you're close enough to react to the button, he literally says like, well, I can send you up. Well, in the other one, he was probably not reacting because the goal was actually, the objective was actually not being bumped up, but was actually about using the RP. So I guess it makes sense. Okay, so when you can, your buddy will tell you. It's a magnificent view. The landscape seems to unfold in all directions, revealing its secrets to the patient observer. The landscape seems to unfold in all directions.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
I quite agree.
What did I miss? Me learning how to
You can
fly.
count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I like that. 25. 23. Archer, mage. This looks pretty good. Right? Oh, never mind. I don't know. Okay. Shoot. So it's a pawn that has mage vocation leveled up, but as far as weapon skills. Okay. I did grab, well, I'm still unsure about I grabbed the RP. The RP grabbed me, was like heavenly shot, not good. Shadow Guard. Hi, hello. How's the game going? What is the character and pawns level? Oof. I'd say very early in the game still. Well, we're in the 20s level. Something like that. So you said Heavenly Shot is not, it's not particularly good? Oh no. So you're saying it's probably better if I keep mine then? Cascade Shot. Then again though, these ones use, ooh. Greater Harmon has the ability to pin smaller targets to a wall. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So I guess the other one is a little bit stronger. Fires multiple hours in rapid succession. Okay. Well, I guess the advantage of this one could be that it doesn't use special arrows as much or at all, it looks like. So that could be, if I'm not really paying attention to crafting arrows for her. Okay. Well, I really like the outfit. Like, I really like the character look. So that's a lot of points for it. And again, I'm thinking about the fact that it doesn't use special arrows. Because if I don't craft or buy special arrows, then the abilities of my main one are kind of... Would that make sense? No harm in trying. Yeah, because these are nice, but again, all three of these use special, and it's a couple levels above. So, all right. And again, this one really wins for the outlook. The outlooks is looks are important.
Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
Let's see, go for it if you like what you see. Then again, I have no idea if my other one has shot any of its special arrows. So yeah, definitely going with looks and vibes. And 0RC does help. Each pawn is different. Each level depends on the level focus. As in? What do you mean? And yeah, I mean, level 25, we're 21, so... Well, that's something I was saying earlier about the fact that we also don't want to grab... I mean, if a 20, if something higher level comes up for free, I guess why not? But also don't want... Well, I guess the game doesn't offer me anything... Isn't gonna offer me anything too high out of the blue, right? Unlikely. So... Oh, hello? Cooked.
Tremendous work.
Let us try for the same
If levels
result
on Nurture more, the next is higher.
Well done, Master.
Go. High fives. I mean, the better you look, the higher the DPS, right? Doesn't it work like that? I mean, this one again, this one, look at the bow, look at the, like whoever is the, what's the, not the owner, but the arisen these pawns belong to is like, has put a lot of effort into making it. Like, I mean, just look at me compared. Like, this guy's probably ashamed to walk next to me. Onwards. Oh, there's a little chest there. Oh, and there's a little exclamation mark. Another one that I missed earlier. Lantern oil. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Can we go back up this way? Yeah. You're level 66 and you are on PlayStation. I am on PC. Although the little icons below might make it look otherwise. I am on PC. Now I got to see her face. I don't even remember. I'm not super duper happy. I was happier at the beginning. I wasn't. Wait, what? Oh, there she. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. Okay, I can't zoom. Sorry, I can't zoom. But yeah, that's how I look. Wait. Okay-ish. Okay-ish. I think some tweaking, some plastic surgery will be required eventually. Well, you know, I like to trick and fool people. That is what I do. Also exclamation mark. Also, I need to learn, like... I feel like I need to learn...
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area.
Yes?
Perchance you'd like to see it.
Yes, please. Show me. Show me the way, because I'm a little slow. Oh, resources.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Alright. On 2 books. Waves.
Over here, if you please.
Here we go again.
We fight. To arms.
Of course.
This guy's just camping the entrance like that. Directly play 2 points of interest. It is it really is, and I think it brings up one of my I don't know what the word is, but
It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
one thing that I
Perhaps
happen
slowing
to have discussed a
Very
few things with
minded.
friends
Only
about
by
how you
yourself,
get
by yourself.
about getting information about a game, right? So, and sometimes I try to explain that for me, getting the information from a wiki or getting the information from a friend, even though the information may be the same and equally correct, for me it's really not the same thing. So getting the information from a friend is more part of my adventure, and this is just because, again, a friend is a friend, and it's, I guess it's more, I don't know, more human connection more than anything. And I think that's what's fascinating about this system, is that in a way
Pray, follow me.
it is kind of in between those two realities. It's in between a wiki that tells you like, oh yeah, just go there and find the chest, right? But at the same time, it's also a little bit like a friend, because, well, it's a pawn of
We
yours,
have arrived.
and at the same time, that pawn knows that thing because someone else has gone through that quest with that pawn. So it's a little bit like if it was that other player that is telling you like, hey, I went there, I found something over there, which for me is kind of the same thing as someone in chat telling me, you know, giving advice. It feels yeah, it feels different. And yeah, organic is, yeah. I think I get what you mean by organic, and yeah. And the more I think about it, and I think I'm gonna say this for the 3rd time, right? But hear me out. Hear me out once again. First of all, I never played Death Stranding, right? But one thing I heard was that Death Stranding surprised a lot of people, and a lot of people talked about it because of
Follow
the
me, if you would.
social, like asynchronous social experience of people contributing to building the world and leaving things behind that other players would find. And I'm like, well, isn't this the same thing in a way? Which leads me again, that's why I was saying I'm going to repeat myself for a 3rd time today,
Right
leads
you
me
are.
to, some Eastern designers thinking more about in emotional terms rather than fun. Because once again, it's not having someone telling you where something is not necessarily intrinsically fun. But the fact that we're here talking about how we feel about a character coming out of someone else's experience, coming into our experience and guiding us through it.
There's a shorter path we might take now.
Lot to think
Allow me
about.
to show you.
Lot to think about.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location.
Or maybe I'm talking more than the
We
NPCs
were
and
to
I
make
should
for
just
Harbour
like,
Village,
you
as
know,
I recall.
press
It is not
the
far from
shut
here.
up button. Or maybe shut up and listen to the NPCs. What was she saying?
At once, Master.
Wait, we have to go through the... So many exclamation marks. Glad you do. Glad you do, to poach.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Oh, look at that. Harpy's near smoke beacon. Hold on though. Oh shoot, we can't see anything though. If we can't see anything, there's no way we can land anywhere. Now I'm thinking like Dark Souls games where it's like, well, if the game gives you that item at that point, maybe it's because I'm supposed to use it. Alright, who wants to lead the way?
Onward. Our work is not yet done.
True. 'Cause you
On to the nearest location.
yes.
We were to make for Harbour Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Alright. Wait.
Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
Quite the inventive solution. 'Twill make for a riveting tale when I return to my own master.
Love you, Mr. Bear. Love you.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decide.
So what you're saying is that I am blind. I'm as blind as it gets.
It's our path. We have but to follow.
Because I just missed all those exclamation marks. Really bad. Really, really bad. I remember the age where internet was not a thing and I played certain games with friends. Some of us would meet in school and talk about the game we're playing, and when we hit a wall, information shared for Fred could help us get past and vice versa. Those times were great. And yeah, exactly. I think I do think this is a nice memory to have, and again, having experienced that, of course, you know, allows you to feel the difference.
I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Also depends on what you quest. Yeah, yep. I'm assuming that if I actually like remove that, then maybe they'll be only more sensible to the stuff that is around me, right? Do your radiance augment to extend lamp's light ray? I think.
Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I think Tiger has Radiance. Sounds more like before dial-up. I mean, I definitely, I mean, I've grown, to be fair, like for a long time, I've grown playing games like mostly on my own. And with the exception of Final Fantasy, which I would literally buy the god, like the written. I was saying, with the exception of Final Fantasy, of which I would buy the guide, right? With that exception. With that exception in mind, everything else was just like play and get to the end of it. The interaction was part of the reward, yes. Well, it was a little bit like couch co-oping, and to be fair, sometimes I do try to explain like why I enjoy playing some of these games on stream like this.
You have my protection.
And that's exactly in a way to find that sort of couch co-op experience again. Because it's like, well, I'll boot up the game and start doing stuff. And then if someone comes around who has played the game, then I'll be able to talk about what I've done, what I'm trying to do, and then maybe learn something from their experience. No, come back, Mr. Bear. Also, traveling at night is a nightmare, by the way. Used to play a lot of Quake Arena at an internet cafe using local area network LAN. Yeah, that's something that, despite I think I have the age for that, but the LAN experience is definitely something I've missed. For one reason, because I feel like I've always been like, I didn't have probably that many friends who were into video games, and definitely not to the point of
I learned that a forgotten rift
doing
nearby.
LAN sessions. Let's make camp so that I should also probably go to town, because I feel like my inventory is probably quite full, isn't it? Wait, can I? Actually, whoa, that's new.
Well, we've eaten our fill.
Hard to find good people to play with on some games.
Agreed.
Well,
We ought to give ourselves a chance to
I guess I'll
recover
bounce on that and
continue
say that
on our journey.
I felt like pretty lucky this last couple days, where like, you know, you guys popped up and none of you really showed up as being like super aggressive. How do you say,
making a careful search
backseating gamers telling me like, oh, go there, do this, do that.
Very true.
So
I know just
so
what
thanks
you
for
mean.
that, all of you guys. But yeah, in general, I wasn't like, but yeah, going back to my back in the days thing was like, it wasn't about finding like, it's not like I had bad gamers around me. It was just like, I just didn't have that many gamers around myself. You know, some friends would play, you know, in high school, what would you play? FIFA or something like that. And I played my fair share of FIFA in high school for sure. And then yeah, then I don't know, then I just kept playing, started playing and learning about a lot of games. But At the same time, I feel like a lot of times I find myself feeling like a novice in many games and genres. And again, that's another reason why I'm like, well, on one side, I know it's funny because one of my best friends, for whom I basically started streaming, enjoys seeing me as a noob because it's somewhat also entertaining for him to be like seeing someone who's discovering games also in a like goofy kind of way. So there is that. And there's like the pure struggle of me playing Dark Souls games, for instance. But for me, it's also like, again, a chance of interacting with usually people who probably like the game, because that's the other thing. Like, because I don't usually stream, well, first of all, traffic on my channel is small, so it's also, you know, people who are probably on Twitch to, you know, be annoying, they'll probably try to do that on much more like populated channels, for one thing. So that's something, that's a good thing for me. And on the other side is like a lot of times I end up playing like older games, and I feel like that most likely attracts people who really like that game. Because for instance, right now there's not a lot of people streaming or watching Dragon's Dogma because the hype moment is, you know, has passed when the game came out. Maybe we'll come back if more if a DLC or something like that comes up. And so playing it right now, there's good chances that anybody who streams this game happens to come across viewers that are probably people who like the game and probably are happy to find other people or help other people discover and appreciate the game as much as they do. Final Fantasy 7 and 8, Resident Evil 2 and 3, yes. So Fallout I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan because open world and I get lost in open worlds, etc, etc, etc. Final Fantasy 7, I actually did my first playthrough just a few years, a couple years ago for the first time. Whereas Final Fantasy 8 was probably the first one I ever saw the end of. And that one was through a friend helping me discover the series.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Etc.
We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Wolves? Where did the wolf go? Okay. All right. I still play classic games like Duke Nukem, Quake, and Wolfenstein 3D. I'm trying to think. What have I played that could be considered classic?
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Again, shooters until like Destiny. I think I played some Killzone. Yeah, Killzone 2 and 3. I think Killzone 3 was the only one where I even played some PvP online. I was like, I had no idea what I was doing.
Every master I've ever served.
I was clearly like.
One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Each to their own.
I clearly had no idea what was going on. Just like here right now.
Go where your help is needed.
Man, that Firebeam stream thing. Game streaming is a good way to look for cooperative teammates.
As a token of my
Yeah.
appreciation.
Which goes back to that, you know.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle.
To my belief that you can co-op single player games, if that makes sense. The whole couch co-op experience is,
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
you know, one player may be holding the controller, and then your friend sitting on the couch with you may be holding like the rhythm guide, like the one I showed you. Or you take turns, whatever, but you're equally involved in what's going on and discovering the games. So that's one thing. And then of course games like where there's like literally the possibility to play co-op, then even more so for sure. I mean, I would say in that regard, like, if on one side I may argue that sometimes internet has, internet, the Wikipedias and all that are not necessarily, the thing I like the most. Being able to either meet new players or be in touch with, old friends. I moved a lot in my life. So I had to, I guess, leave behind friends, IRL friends that I met during my stay in different places. But internet and streaming definitely help staying in touch with some. Again, especially the ones that play video games and share that passion.
I could have done no better.
I can do no less in service to the original.
Well said.
Climb on and I'll send you soaring.
Wait, someone or something shooting? Oh. Level 22, let's go. I should be almost maxed out with my assassin thingy, right? Oh. Found a room.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
My eyes hurt. My eyes are hurting. Let's go. Yeah, sometimes.
I'll go and open the chest.
Yes, please. Mm-hmm. Also, any Metal Gear Solid fan? Well, we mentioned a lot of games there. Any Metal Gear enthusiast? Their pawns are level over 200. That is crazy. That does sound crazy, at least. Metal Gear. That is a game I 100% picked up because I had a friend that like.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
He came over to school, and this was what, middle school? If not elementary, I don't remember. So yeah, I mean, we all know when Metal Gear came out. And yeah, he was so excited about it. He was so excited about it. And yeah, and the soundtrack, one of the biggest games we talked about. The codec frequency, yeah. Like, oh, by the way, did you? And then did you had a friend who bought who put his hands on on a like a non-original copy, and so that didn't have the box. I feel like that's something like everybody who play Metal Gear has a friend like that. Or maybe either do you have a friend like that or a pirated copy. Yes, exactly. It's like either you have a friend like that or you are that friend. It's like one or the other. Items. Oh yeah, I am heavy. I am heavy. What can I give away? Give this to here. Wait, where did I get all this fish? Campbell was like, hey dude, check the back of the case. And all of us went, whoa! Some games that still play in games MacWare and a few Teenage Mutant, no wait. TMNT? Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? MechWarrior, are we talking about the one with like the pedals and like dual sticks and about 58 buttons? Is that the one we're talking about?
The flock of harpies draws near!
Mm-hmm. Medallion.
Now
I mean,
here's
token.
a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yeah. That one I think has some distant memories of a Ninja Turtles game. That was like on
The Arisen has been drenched!
Super Nintendo, could it be? And it was like brutal. Like we think Dark Souls is difficult today. In my mind, like Ninja Turtles was like, yep, good luck finishing the first level or something like that. MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries was a good game. I only know
This place offers a view of the sea.
the only MechWarrior
I imagine we would not escape
I think
the
it's
plunge
yeah, I
into
think
the
it's a
muted
MechWarrior
depths.
one that I can think of is the one with like the gigantic setup. Rayman was the hardest game ever for me before Souls. That one I never played, or at least never. Maybe I played a little bit at a friend's house or something, but let's say never really owned it. But yeah, give me a sec. Give me a second. No way. Mech Warriors Steel Battalion. Okay. Does Steel Battalion ring any bell to you guys? It's actually from Capcom. Which one am I thinking of though? Alright, so Steel Battalion, to give you an idea, this was the controller for Steel Battalion. I don't know if you guys ever saw or heard about this one. I did because like, one of my best friend in a uni, he spoke to me about it. And by the way, all these buttons are like, this is not like just, you know, little lights turning on and off at random. No, you actually like, you have like boot up sequence when you turn the Mac on. And then of course like the pedals on the bottom, so with your feet you actually have to control them. I like the legit like eject or something. Yeah, the eject button command if you want to like save your character. All this stuff for like when I think this was like, yeah, to washing, I guess when it's like raining or something, extinguisher if one of your parts goes on fire. Battletech is a show based on MechWarrior. Okay. But yeah, if you guys have ever seen like this one, is like, and the thing is, it's become a does it also wash the dishes? I mean, really close to. And the thing is, the production of those pieces is discontinued, right? And my friend and some of the like community, which she basically is pretty much helping keeping up the community alive. Like they're crazy because they're basically going on internet looking for people who might have these things like sitting in their basements. And they try to buy them out, and then they, you know, maybe there's a set that has like what do you call it? Like a pedal broken or anything, especially because the pedals are like, they're pretty solid, but you're still hitting them with your feet and everything. So they do tend to like break over time. So they have to like meld them together, looking for spare parts and stuff like that. It's crazy. It is crazy. Steel Battalion, yeah. I think Steel Battalion, there's multiple of them. I think it had a longer name, and maybe there were multiple. Oh, Steel Battalion Line of Contact, I believe, is the one, the main one. And Steel Battalion Heavy Armor was released in 2012. This installment uses the Kinect motion sensor. Okay, so forget that. Ignore. Pretend that doesn't exist. Line of Contact is the one. And again, now it's I don't think you can even find it around. I don't think. What's that sound? Leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
Britain!
What am I doing? What am I doing?
A moment of indecision may spell our doom.
What am I doing? This is amazing. What am I doing? What is happening? What is happening? Oh, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Oh no! Oh, we got it. We didn't get the slow-mo though. Got him. I freeze Cyclops with ice and killed them frozen. I still have to get into the... We were talking about ice earlier. Yeah, definitely something I need to... I still haven't gotten into. The Battletech tabletop wargame, initially called Battle Droids and later Battletech, predates the Mech Warrior video game series. Huh. Okay. So tabletop, so yeah, like as in physical miniatures and all? Sort of. So not a video game. That's amazing. She's just standing there looking at him and being like, meat. Barbecue. Pen and paper. Okay. Sounds even more hardcore then. Maybe I should turn on my... Sorry. I should turn on my quest back on. What time is it? It's 11 past. No one told me anything.
Let us press on with our next objective.
It's 11 past. Alright, let's try to get the killing.
Unless any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location.
No objections, except for the fact that it's...
to Harv Village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
It's a little bit late. Not too late. Saturday. Wow. We're old. We're old and need some sleep. Our beauty sleep. Go tiger. Go tiger. Nope. I only know Sphinx are a thing because I mean it's hard not to know, I guess, because literally if you sorry, be right back. We might actually, if there's a camp, I might camp here and call it a night. Yeah, so there's literally a village. Is there no camping option though? Damn, where's the closest? Seriously? There's no way there's not a campfire around here.
This way, Master.
But yeah, even if I think I sent a gift to Frayne earlier, and like just typing Dragon's Dogma, and that's what you get. And plus, yeah, I stumbled upon some streams, and I think I saw. If it is what it is, it's like also hella creepy. Typically so important, especially when you're in your 40s. Exactly. Not there yet, but terribly close. Near the water.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
And you seem to be right. Then yeah, I won't even venture.
This place will yield a rarity or two.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
I'll just sit here then, so that mundane camping. Creepy, yes, but good rewards. All right. Then we shall get to it. I don't even think we need to cook. I think we cooked fairly recently. However, wait, what happens if can I even save at this point? No, I can't. Did the game autosave when I made camp? I feel like this is the perfect, like this looks like the perfect kind of ending screen. They have an inn. Yeah. I'm the cheapest guy on earth. It's gonna be camping and a house. Everything else has to go into buying. I need to save money for, well, I guess, well, armor is crazy expensive, by the way. Like armor, weapons, like I thought I was rich when I was like in the 25,000-30,000 gold. And then you look at a piece of armor, it's like 15,000. And you're like, okay. Let me check in my little piggy bank. Anyhow. Autosave at camp, perfect. So, does that mean I could quit here? If I quit here, when I log back in and launch the game, would it start at inside the camp? Again, it would also make a lot of sense. And would be extremely convenient. What is she doing behind me? Oh, I thought she was just like rolling in the rocks. I guess she's resting. Doesn't look comfortable. Yes, but rest to save. Okay, I'll just leave the screen here because I feel like it's cooler. It's quieter. Plus there is the little sound of fire that is very cozy. So I hope it lulls you all to sleep, if that's where you're headed next, because I don't know everyone's time zones. Captain added more adult pawn animations to the game. Well, again, that's definitely something there's a lot of. Like, despite the rough edges that we mentioned a number of times today, like, you can tell they put work in the animations. Thank you to Pochi. Have a good rest as well. My father unsheathes her sword and checks it when you do nothing. Yeah, I think I saw... Did I see any weird particular animations? I don't remember. But again, even just yet, you also have like the little animations at the end of combat where, you know, high fives and all that. Plenty of things to make them look alive. Again, make those characters feel like they're as alive as the players who kind of brought them in the game. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Thank you again very much for hanging out,
The
everyone.
longer our journey, the more of each other we come to know.
A lot of love in this
Indeed.
game.
We've no
It
cause
does
for
feel like
reserve.
it.
Not after all
It does
we've
feel
been
like
through
it.
together.
Trickster vocation as an augment to stop random encounter at camp. Well, we were talking about your random encounter earlier with Frayne, and it's like, it's XP, and we love XP. So, I'm not gonna say that I almost wish the camp always got attacked, because I guess at some point it would be annoying, and sometimes you just want to rest and move on. But XP. ASMR channel now after starting at the campfire, right? If it wasn't for the random, you know, chatter and barks from the NPCs in the background, this would be perfect. Even better if it was like evening or nighttime, because you also get the proper lighting. And yeah, that's the downside of getting attacked. Yeah, I actually got to go to work. Wish I was in bed when yes, well, when you get back, maybe I know, never know. Maybe by the time you come back, I get up and well, it's gonna be more noise of fighting and my voice more than ASMR fire, but all right. Before I say more silly things, once again, thank you very much. Stay safe, stay warm, even though we're going towards nice weather, so sunny weather. And yeah, the campfire you're using is very safe, no need to wear as much. I can say the same with the others. That trick with the manual save helps. Yeah, but where's the adventure, right? 5 p.m. here. All right, so you got still plenty of day to go through. So hope you enjoyed Shadow. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of the day, evening, night, wherever you are. And I'll probably be back tomorrow, most likely, for a nice Sunday adventures. All right, I'm out for reals. Good night. Bye.
My name is Moon Rabbit. I come in peace. On the internet, I want to make friends. Sharing sometimes on video games. Hello, are you there? Do you want to hear my rants? I am usually lost and don't know what I do. My Lalafell is stuck there, judge me too. My inventory is full, gravity pulls me through. Woo. Where am I? Really? Where am I? Come into my world. We have pizza, salt, and tears. On Elden Ring, Marlena whispered to my ears. You died. Destiny has taken my gold. Outer Wilds has stolen my soul. No! Sometimes I forget, I miss my step. Oops. Last